Well, as promised, I'm going to be making a video about solving this beast of a puzzle. So let's begin. I think the thing is, with this puzzle, there are so many different sizes of faces that it's going to be very hard to recognize which piece goes where. For example, this one right here is supposed to go on that face, but here it's almost the same exact size. There's only like a very, very small difference. You can barely see it. So this is going to be very challenging. Now, seeing as this is a bump Megaminx, I think the easiest way to go is I'm going to start with the shallowest face, the smallest face of them all. And I'm pretty sure it's that one. There's still like a difference in height, so I'm guessing maybe it's not that one, but an adjacent one. So that's the one. This is the face I want to start with. It's incredible, like there's such a small size difference between the faces. I don't even know how he managed to make everything the same exact size on every single face. Every face is just perfectly planar, basically. So that's quite impressive. So let's just carry on, and I'm looking for the smallest parts. That's why I began that way. I'm looking for all the parts that go perfectly on that face. So that one looked like a part that would fit in right there, and does, so that's perfect. Now, I see another very small piece. I can barely see it because it's hidden by these two parts, but that's the one, and I'm pretty sure it also goes on the top face right there. And I think that's the proper part, except it's not the proper location, because that's very important as well. Now, that's the right location. I still need to find two other parts. So this one, I think, is the one. And I'm pretty sure that this one is the right size, although it may be a bit too thick. Let me just see. Yeah, I think it's not the right part for this face. It's so like subtle. There's such a small difference between parts. I'm gonna look for other parts that are very small. This one looks very small right there. Very thin at least. So I'm gonna try and bring that one to the top face, see if it fits better. See, that's one of the things that's the most tricky with these types of puzzles. It's just like finding which shape goes where when the difference is so small. It's just very, very difficult. I think I found the one, so that seems perfect. Now, I need to do the same thing with the corners. So this one is definitely on that face. So I'm going to move it out the way. I think it goes somewhere else, probably here. So I'm going to bring it all the way there and put it in the right orientation. Hopefully that's the one. That is not the right place for it. I'm guessing the last available place is that one. So I'm just going to show you the first face already at full speed, and then I'm just going to skip through parts of the video. Otherwise it's going to be such a long solve, because this is extremely difficult. It's very hard to find what piece goes where, which piece goes where. This one I think is supposed to go there. Yep, that's the one. This one obviously goes there because it's the right size. Okay, and the last one, ooh, I need to be careful because this edge is in the right place, so I could always reuse it. I'm just going to use it now. I'm going to do, wait, that's not the right place for this corner right here. Okay, this corner was supposed to go right about here, in another orientation. As you can see, it's very difficult to get things right. Actually, it's not even the right corner. This isn't even on the right face. So see, that's exactly what I was talking about. It's very hard to recognize which piece is supposed to go on which face because of those subtle differences. And that's something that's really cool. I knew it was going to be hard. I just didn't expect it to be that hard. I think that one is supposed to go over there. Now, again, only showing this face, and then I'm going to skip through the edges, or at least show the method. Damn, this is difficult. Now, this is a very small part, so I'm assuming, yep, it goes right there. And that means that the edge that I had earlier that I've already lost is supposed to go here or there. I don't even remember. Okay, here. And I think it was an edge that was supposed to go in this slot right there, if I'm not mistaken. Nope. Okay, so I am mistaken. Actually, it is supposed to go here. So let's see if that is correct indeed. I'm pretty sure that is. Okay, so I've already solved this pair right there. This being the second layer right here. So if you count, this is the first layer, this is the second, this is the third, this as the fourth, and this as the fifth. Well, it's my way of seeing things. It's just a way to visualize in 3D what I'm trying to do. Now, this is the wrong piece again. Damn, this is difficult. Maybe this one? Nope. Maybe that one? Getting a few lockups, but that one seems fine. Yeah, and I've solved an edge as well with that one, so that's perfect. So now that I've got the first face right there, I need to solve everything else. So this is going to be even harder, because now the method for this is to actually find an edge that goes on, for example, let's do this one. Let's try to find an edge that either goes here or there. So, for example, here, I think maybe that one will do. But is it going to fit? Yes, it is. So that is pure luck, because I wouldn't technically need to test all the remaining edges to make sure that this one is the one that fits. I'm going to do that one last time because I got lucky. That is the right size. This isn't. So I got to continue and try to find, oh, this is the right size as well. That isn't. So I got to find something else. This is the right size, and this is not the right size. See, here's one of those subtle differences where you can only feel it with your finger, and that is one of the just most cruel things about this puzzle. It's so hard because of that. So now I found the edge. It was lying somewhere around there, and I can just do a regular F2 algorithm, or just, you know, the regular algorithm for solving the second layer of the 3x3, the beginner's method algorithm. And now I need to do this for every single edge on the puzzle, and then I will need to do the same thing, so by placing one edge here, then solving the corner and the edge with the same method, and do that everywhere, and once, well, everywhere on the third layer, which are these three parts for me, right there, and those corners. But first I do these three parts with the method I just showed you, these three parts as well, and then I place those 5 corners and solve these two parts, and these two, and these two, using the same algorithm as I did to solve these two, and these two. Well, not these two apparently. And once that's finished, I'll do the final face. So this is the method I'm going to apply. It's the regular beginner's 3x3 method, essentially. And now that I've showed you how to do the first part, I'm just going to move up all the way here, and then I'll show you the final layer. Now, I did want to share one last thing with you. I did solve those parts here, there, and there, as I said, except I left one out. Now, the reason why I did that is because I want to show you something that is very frustrating. Multiple times during the solve, I paired up some parts and tried to figure out which one was in the right position. For example, this one isn't, because there's like a ledge, and here it's correct. And every time I took, like, I don't know how long to find edges all around the Megaminx just to realize that this one was actually in the right position but the wrong orientation. And that is extremely frustrating, because I've been at this for 1 hour right now. And so yeah, so now that this is done, all that's left is solving the top face. So first, you need to orient the edges. So that is just the regular 3x3 beginner's method, I guess, equivalent on a Megaminx. Now I have these two edges left to orient. I'm going to do this algorithm to orient them. Alright, these are algorithms that I'm reusing from the simplified beginner's method that I uploaded a while back. Now this is in the right position, this one as well, and these three edges need to be permuted. So I know that this one has to go here, this one here, and this one there. So I'm going to use this algorithm, which is an adaptation of the 2-edge swap on the 3x3. And now I need to solve the corners, and I'm not even sure that I'm putting them in the right position. And that's where it gets slightly difficult. Now this one, I'm pretty sure goes there, or there, maybe. Yeah, it goes right here. So just by checking like this, I can see that it's supposed to go there. So I guess a good method would be to orient the corners in order to have the top face visible, and then see, like, well, let me just explain differently. Like, for example, on this corner right here, it's in the right position, right orientation, because it's tangent to the face. But you can find its position by just looking, for example, here, looking for a spot where it fits. So now I know that this one needs to go here. Now this one is in the wrong orientation but right position. This one needs to go here, and this one is in the correct position. So I know that I only have one algorithm left for the position of the corners, and that's the one. And now I only have two left to orient in the right, so in the right orientation, obviously. And now that I've done this, the Megaminx is solved. So it's a very, very time-consuming puzzle. It's not much more difficult than 3x3, except the fact that there are faces that are almost the same size, like this one, for example. You can barely feel the ledge. So this is something you could only solve by touching and not even by looking. And otherwise, it's quite a fun puzzle, really. It's a very fun solve. It takes a lot of time, indeed, but I really had fun solving that. So honestly, go check out ModernDayWarrior's YouTube channel. I'm going to put a link in the description below. His puzzles are really, really cool. And yeah, this one is definitely awesome. So I hope you guys liked it. I will be making some more videos quite soon, and I will be seeing you in the next one.
No